the African Nations Championship qualifier. Zimbabwe take on Eswatini in the second leg at Mbombela Stadium in Nelspruit. Zimbabwe lost by 3-0 in Botswana, the game that was played in Francistown in Botswana. So will they be able to get a result away from home, from their adopted home? Emmanuel Jalai, Martin Mapisa called up to solidify the squad. David, will it change anything?
What my worry is, did we have a problem with the right back and a problem with the goalkeeper? Or it was an issue of having so many youngsters in there, and it Mune 3 or 4 experienced guys when those boys are small, you know, in terms of international football. But then we are adding Mapisa and Jalai as well. I think it's, to me, it's not good. They should have just finished off with the guys that are there, rather than just calling 2 Dynamos players and call the rest of the guys that are around. And because the selection yacho, and it younger based on what? On kuti vanhu vakakomplain kuti why is Jalai not there? Why is Martin Mapisa not there? On saka zvakuita as if my coaches akuteerera che mafans sterei kutodarika iwo kuti vaita ma decisions avo according to my players avanenge vachida.
What was the thinking though in sending the team that went there with Texua Chira? Because I thought Mike O'Nees was probably back in Germany, but I saw him at the Barber Stadium.
Yeah, we both saw him.
Yeah. So what was the thinking? The coach is not there. Texua Chiragui went with a relatively inexperienced side.
They're talking of development, Howard. It's under-23 level. And I've always argued, Kuti, at under-23 level, we are talking of players that are competing.
Was this an under-23 tournament?
It's not an under-23 tournament. It's a senior. And it's locally based. And it's in Africa, all those local players that are based. And it's in Africa, Vanutambapu.
Local leagues.
Local leagues. And it's do Magagula Wagatwa tournament. And it's Yechan. But then if you look at Swaziland, their national team, whether they're playing CAF games, especially World Cup qualifiers or Africa Cup of Nations, it's relatively the same squad that is playing Chan. And so Isuzu as Zimbabweans, now we're taking Anachan and Kosafa tournaments as a mockery to us. But these are the tournaments that we're supposed to play to win. Because, to be honest, if we're talking of winning Africa Cup of Nations, then we're still dreaming. But if we are to win Chan, yes, we might compete and win. If we are to assemble a squad of locally based players, and then Kosafa the same. And we need to assemble our best local assembled team. But it's up to Zifa now. What is it that they want to achieve? And Kanana Chan Kanavachendisa under-23, under-23. Because this is not a tournament for under-23. You can't complain with Swaziland. You know, our own supporters will say, this is not an under-20 tournament or an under-17 tournament. You know, the over age.
Senior men's tournament.
Exactly.
And I think we should also be using this Chan to rate our domestic league. Because Kanatukuti local based players, then it means we know the best platform where we should be taking the best in our domestic league and rating our league compared to the other teams.
Can we rate it now? The Zimbabwe league and the Eswatini league.
Plus Howard, the other thing before the Pindule Papo, the other thing is if you look at the team that lost by 3-0, and imagine all our top scorers are back home here, and we are taking those that we think could at under-23 level they can score goals. If they can fail to score against Swaziland, and they use both, isn't it? Could Swaziland or Eswatini, they use both.
They are called Eswatini.
Okay, Howard. But then let's send all our best strikers, because if you are scoring locally, we can as well test you. And at the senior national team, yema local based yacho, because yema foreign based yacho avaskukwana. Saka ngati chivaisa ika kupi kuna yacho yema local yo go against Eswatini. But then at least remember Papa tatola goalkeeper na right back. But we want goals. We want goals.
Maybe they saw where the gaps were and they try to fill on the gaps.
But now go Isaga.
Konapo Konapo, Ipapo Ipapo, ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.